Your girl.
Your girl. Yeah.
Your bae.
No bays.
Your hip hop bae.
No bays.
Not Cardi.
No bays. None of them are bays. No bays to me. Like, babe. That word, bae.
Rapsody. She is your bae. She's your hip hop bae.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey. Are you referring to the miseducation of Rapsody?
Yo, people are calling her some people are calling her the female Kendrick, which I don't think that's a good idea to do, but I can see why people would draw that comparison.
Yeah, I can see that.
Rapsody.
A few times I was thinking that just listening to her, I was just like,
right.
I can see Kendrick doing this shit, saying this shit, or just being on this track with you, doing it back and forth with you. And you're like,
yes, Miss Rapsody has released her new album, Laila's Wisdom.
Yeah, Laila's Wisdom.
Laila's Wisdom. If y'all don't know who Rapsody is, she's a female rap artist that signed to Jam Live Records, I believe his name is, with legendary producer Ninth Wonder.
Yeah.
And they signed a deal with Jay-Z's Rock Nation. So this is her first, I believe, real full debut album on a major label, somewhat, and this getting somewhat of I don't want to say she's getting a huge major push, because I do believe she's still kind of developing in the artist world a little bit, but it's one of her big debut, I guess.
Yeah, big debut. Yeah, I believe definitely a big debut, and she was spitting, bro.
I tell you, she got some bars.
She was fucking spitting.
No, she got bars.
Yeah, I like to know. I like to know what you thought of this album.
Oh, let me get
No.
Rapsody. I've liked Rapsody since the first time I heard it, which is a couple years ago.
Yeah. Before
she signed to Ninth Wonder, I've liked Rapsody. Yeah. I've always thought that she's had bars. She has nice wordplay. Yeah. If you listen to her, she'll say some like really dope shit. If you like paying attention, she'll say some shit that go over your head. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I like hearing that in rappers where I got to think about what they're saying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or I spend like 5 seconds thinking about what you just said, and it makes me forget the next 5 seconds because I'm focused on trying to figure out this puzzle that you just created with your rhymes.
She's wrapping circles around a lot of these dudes.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, wow. Like,
that's what I say. Jay-Z did the right thing. Jay-Z knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you to give me your, because you've heard her before. I want to see what you are thinking compared to her old self. I know where I'm standing with my number at the end of this and everything. Right, so I'm not trying to hear you to see if I can. No, I'm trying to just see where she's grown.
I think she's settling down into her who she's going to become as an artist, because you've seen kind of like glimpses of her. You know, she's very pro-black, which kind of came about more recently, where she was on the song on Kendrick Lamar's Complexion song, which was on his To Pimp a Butterfly album, right? So that's kind of why I've heard her say her things before, but that was like the first time that I heard her like kind of settle into that. You know what I'm saying? And, then she's like the black woman, so she's talking about these things that black women go through. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's kind of giving that perspective too, which I like, because you don't really hear that.
You don't hear that at all.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you said the miseducation of Rapsody. Rapsody. Yeah. It's kind of Lauryn Hill-esque when you think about it. Like, she's saying, it makes you think like, damn, when's the last time I heard a black woman like rap?
Yeah.
On this level.
Like that. Yeah. Straight up. I mean, that's the feel I got.
I can see where you get the miseducation of Rapsody. Yeah. And
this is my first time hearing the whole album from her. That's why. I mean, and I've heard bits and pieces like being featured on someone's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on some Kendrick shit. That's the only time I really have heard her. I haven't really heard anything. I've never even heard her shit on like her own shit, pretty much. So, but very, very impressed. I was like, oh shit.
Right.
This female is on a very high level with her spitting. Like,
right.
And there's your head shit.
There's definitely production on there that'll make you like, feels like Kendrick's. Some of the stuff she was doing.
Definitely. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You can tell she's inspired by that. But I don't think that we should call her the female Kendrick, because, that's I think that's kind of ignorant to say. Because I mean, then we can call Logic the mixed Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm trying to say?
No, exactly. I don't think you should say that either.
Right.
I don't think anyone should say it because she's her own.
But the miseducation of Rapsody, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm running with that personally. Like
me like that.
Yeah. That's how I felt.
Me love that.
Yeah. I mean, when I heard that shit, that's the first thought. I almost wrote it down, but then I thought, I'm not going to forget this. That's how I feel about this shit. That's my first thought when I hear that shit, or when I'm thinking of Rapsody now. I'm thinking like Lauryn Hill status. Like, you're going to learn some shit when you hear this, and you're going to she's going to paint the picture really well. And you're going to have to hear it multiple times to actually hear it all and understand it all. Because this girl got bars.
And she's got a lot of, she's got like BJ the Chicago Kids on there.
Yeah.
Doing this thing. Anderson .Paak's on there. Terrace Martin. She got Black Thought on there.
She got some good features.
She's got Kendrick on there. Mm-hmm. I thought, listen, I don't want to make the comparison, but she could be like on TDE and do the same thing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's like that's where she probably should have went.
Yeah, it feels like
she should have went to TDE. She should have went to TDE.
It feels like that's where she belongs.
Jay-Z was like, nah.
I need to scoop this up before they get her. I got to scoop
she
this
probably
up.
was in a bidding war too.
Oh yeah, it's like, nah, let me get it. Nah, it's mine.
Would you give this album? I mean, this is your first time listening to her. Would you give her?
What did I give her? Well, very impressed. Let me put it. Lauryn Hill got basically platinum status, 5 mics. For her album. I wanted to give that almost to Rapsody. I did, but being the first time I've heard her, I want there to be room to grow. Where you're almost telling me that she has grown to that level pretty much.
Who's telling you this?
You basically said that. Basically,
you're saying Guillermo.
Well, no,
I hear you,
but you're saying that she's kind of found her place. Which
there's still room to grow though.
Saying that there's room to grow. I'm gonna give her a 9.5. I ain't gonna lie. That's where I was at from the get go. When I heard this, after I heard it and it done, when it was done, I was like, this is a 9.5 status to me. Like almost 10, but it can't be 10 to me on your first try. Like you can, but at the same time, I want there to be a little bit more, like kind of smooth out the rough edges, the little rough edges that you have, the few rough edges, but nothing major. But at the same time, very, very fucking impressive. Wordplay. She wraps circles around a lot of people.
Yeah.
Probably
like 97% of rappers out there.
Yeah.
Just rappers, period.
No.
I'm gonna have to give this a 9.5 too. This is what I was leaning on as well, a 9.5. The reason I didn't give her a 10 is because there should have been a Jay-Z feature. I would have liked to hear a Big Crit feature. I would have liked to hear a J. Cole feature. And I feel like
a few bigger names too. Yeah, would have been nice.
Well, I'll say bigger,
but names that are on that level of how she's spitting. People that can be on spit on the same topic she's spitting on or something, and bring some.
I think they have like another perspective. I think that she could have done this with there's a lot of people that I think that she needs to. She can handle her own, right?
Yeah.
But I would like to hear with other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know I just want to hear.
I feel you.
The different, there's this one song there where she's kind of like.
Hear the complexity, the change, adapting.
She has a song where she's, I think it's kind of like, she's a little feminine on the song, where she's kind of like spitting game a little bit to the dude. She's trying to tell the dude, come holler at her. You see me? Whatever. I actually like hearing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really hear that from women in the rap game, and you know what I'm saying?
You hear that from guys all the time.
Yeah, you hear it from guys all the time.
But you don't hear it from the ladies. The ladies' perspective.
Look at Rapsody thinks she a player.
Hey,
she thinks she got game.
Run a game. Hey,
I holler at you, girl.
Hey, you know what she did right there? She improved some females game.
Right, she did.
Something like
because it wasn't like too over the top. It was just like, come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rapsody though, man.
Shout out to very impressed. I mean, great album. Go listen to all 3 of these fucking albums.
Right.
They're all in the. To me, they're all in the 9s.
They were. Mine was 8, but one of them was 8. But this is definitely like a. Even though Rapsody is new, she kind of like I felt like she definitely will impress our age group, our demographic. She probably won't impress the youth as much,
probably
but from my demographic and
people that are people who are looking for wordplay and like bars.
Yeah,
you know, you're looking for that shit. You're gonna love this shit.
Listen, when she spit the. This is on some old shit. When she spit the bar, Godzilla, only God's illa. Yeah, I thought that was dope. I was like, yo, you know, we rap, and I'm like, fuck, I've never seen that word. I've never seen that word. That word breakdown like that. Yeah, I was like, fuck. You know what is good when you hear it, you say, fuck Rapsody. You know what I'm saying? When you hear something,
as someone who spits as well, because you're like, man, I should have thought of that.
That's where you spit some good shit. Though. Yeah. Let me tell you something. If you can make another rapper say "fuck you," but not because they hate you, but because you did some wild shit with the rhymes,
wordplay,
they never thought of, they could never do. Yeah, she's like,
and it's just sitting there. Like sometimes you're like, that was just sitting there.
She's sitting there for the past 20 fucking years, and nobody even thought about it. Yeah. She's got she's on that level.
She got some skills.
Yeah, she's got some skills.
Yes, we are at the end of the podcast.